Good morning, my lovelies. Actually, I should say good afternoon. I know I look horrible. I should put my makeup on. My friend had asked me to go, a couple of my friends had asked me to go riding with them tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna have to cancel my bike ride. Because I need to give myself some time to rest. Well, I guess in the meantime, I'm just gonna vlog all day and, talk to you guys and take you through a little sneak peek of my life. The room's kind of dark right now, so I'll just show you. And I'm using a 7 Black right now, like a Hero 7. I don't want to spend too much on really expensive equipment until I really need it. And I'm using the default mic on this GoPro, so I'll also put in my mic. I'll attach my mic to this GoPro so that you can also get a better idea of so you can get a better idea and gauge the difference between the quality of sound on the native mic on the GoPro as compared with the aftermarket mic. This is the quality of my Hero 7 Black when the curtains are lifted. Give you a little sneak peek of the pretty view I have looking out. There's my broken T-bane. Get that fixed. So now I'll just put in the mic and I'll show you what the mic sounds like. I'll show you what the sound on the Hero Black sounds like when the mic is attached. These special, I don't know what you call them, but it's like supposed to be healthy, and it's like an assortment of like dry fruits and ghee and some other good oils mixed up in a ball of like edible stuff. I also got myself some noodles today, so I could watch some K-drama and have some noodles. So yeah. Oh. And I've got the sun in the backdrop, so it's gonna be like a perfect angle for the GoPro against my face. You'll be able to see me very clearly. So I'm currently shooting at 4K 30 FPS. I know I look ridiculous in this weird helmet, sort of like a helmet cover face protection thing, but it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat, especially like when I take out my little scooty. When I take out my little scooty for a ride, I had to go get some coffee. I had to go get some coffee installed for the market, and I didn't want to take the car because the market was close by, and I didn't want to get stuck in traffic. I don't want to get stuck in the local market traffic in my car, and it takes a lot of time. It just takes a lot of time to drive your car, park your car, and then get it out once you're like done buying something small. But with a scooter, like you can zip in and out easily. It's really convenient. I love scooter. I also want to kind of test out my GoPro in low light situations in the evening. Here, let me turn the headlight on, and let me turn the car on. And yeah, I suspect the video quality, even though I'm shooting at 4K 30 FPS, I suspect that the video quality is probably not so great in low light situations, especially considering the fact that this is a pretty old camera. It's a pretty old model, but still reliable. It's still a very reliable camera for like beginner use, not for beginners. But I have to upgrade to a new GoPro. Let's see how long it's gonna take for me to save for a new GoPro, because I got some other things in my shopping list. So I'll have to get that done before we get a GoPro. Eventually, I do want to get a camera, but here is the not so fancy but all right interior features of the GT. I got this steering wheel cover aftermarket, and it's pretty comfortable. It's from Marco Company, and I like having it here. Yeah, so let's start driving. I'm not going to film for too long while I'm driving because it's not safe. I've got my lights on. I'll turn my lights off so that people don't know what I'm doing. The interior lighting of this car is pretty sexy, and it kind of looks nice in the dark. I kind of went up to Surajtal and Deepaktal Lake up in HP in Himachal Pradesh, and that was an amazing experience. You know, driving on the
nice smooth curvy roads, and it handled all right. It handled all right on like terrible driving conditions. It's not a four-wheel drive, obviously, because it's a small hatchback, and probably not the best car for driving in like snow or like heavy mud or sand situations. But it's great if you want like an amazingly fast and like twerky and like, you know, dexterous driving experience. Other than that, the car returns to me. It can return to me really good mileage if you're driving economically, and it can return to you anywhere between 20 and 30 kilometers to the liter. I'm not sure what that is in miles per gallon, but on average, seeing that I drive half of the time on really nice highways and half the time in really terrible traffic conditions, this car returns to me 15 to 16 kilometers to the liter. I'm happy with that. I wish it could be better, but then, you know, I'm sacrificing speed and acceleration. My home isn't too far away. It's like it can be anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes away. But this new road that opened up, and you probably can't see anything. But this new road that opened up, like there's it's introduced to like a shortcut for me to get to home. So it used to take me 15 minutes in traffic, or 12 or 11 to 12 minutes like without traffic, but now it only takes me 7 to 10 minutes to get home. 10 minutes if there is heavy traffic, and 7 minutes if there's no traffic, and maybe 6 minutes if I'm driving super fast. The distance I used to travel before taking the shortcut was about 8 kilometers. This is about 6 kilometers. So it's a little bit of savings in time and fuel. Not too significant, but you know, time is money, y'all. Time is money. Money, honey. But yeah, I usually drive. I usually like. I mix between driving in its automatic mode and in its manual mode. Manual mode's a lot of fun because you can get more mileage out of this car if you drive in the manual mode, like maybe 10 to 15% better in my experience. But driving mode is fun. Driving mode is fun if you're like you know, sipping on some coffee, or if you're using your phone on the other hand. I think I took the wrong way. That's annoying. Or maybe I didn't, I can't tell. Sorry, it's really dark. I should probably keep the lights on. My friend and some friends have been trying to convince me to get my car tuned, at least stage 1 tuned. I went with a friend of mine to a local tuner expert who like specializes in Volkswagen folks, I'm happy to say it. Whatever floats your boat. So I talked with like a professional tuner who like specializes and takes a huge interest in Volkswagen cars, and maybe I might get a stage 1 tuned. Apparently it improves the mileage a little bit, but it also simultaneously vastly improves the acceleration and top end on the car. Yeah, and of course the mileage after getting it stage 1 tuned, if you rev it hard, your mileage is going to drop all the more than compared with if you're revving it hard in your current non-tuned situation. We'll see how that goes. Again, I'm gonna have to save up for stage 1 tuning, if I even decide to want to have to spend on stage 1 tuning. But then I guess the whole point of having a GT is so that you get it tuned, because this car was built for getting tuned. And this car is, you know, it's fun as it is. It's so much fun as it is just without being tuned. But I'd imagine it'd be so much. It'd be a much better drive, a much more fun experience if you actually get it tuned. All right, that's enough talking for me. I hope you guys had something to take away from this specific video. You know, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel, or if you don't want to do that because you can't be bothered, then that's also fine. I mean, it's whatever. I just film because I enjoy filming.